Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Virgo romantically. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, Virgo, so may or may not resonate, which is totally okay. I do welcome you here on my channel to take what works and leave the rest. And just a quick reminder, if you'd like a personal reading, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, my lovely Virgo, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. First message coming out today for Virgo, we have got Judgment. This is some pretty big energy to start us out with today. So the Judgment card, it's almost like an energy of awakening, figuring out what we want, connecting with our higher purpose. Within a love reading, to me, this is about compatibility, looking for somebody who shares our core values and our core beliefs, and really connecting with somebody who we feel that compatibility with, and sometimes walking away from people where we don't feel that compatibility. Now, the other interesting thing I'm going to throw out there for the Judgment card is that it can sometimes represent forgiveness and second chances. Maybe there is a situation in your love life right now where somebody is asking for forgiveness or a second chance, but we're going to have to see how that plays out. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo right now. Okay, cards are flying out. The Knight of Wands, fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I mean, it looks like somebody is really in hot pursuit of you, Virgo. There's somebody very attracted to you. There's somebody who is pursuing you, initiating contact, reaching out to you, wanting to talk to you. They obviously feel a very strong chemistry between the two of you. Tell me more, please, about what could be coming toward Virgo right now. And then we've got the Six of Swords. Interesting. Six of Swords is a transitional energy of moving away from something. It's kind of like moving away from rocky waters and moving towards smoother sailing. So I do think that there's the energy here of somebody who really wants to talk to you, somebody who really wants to pursue you. The Six of Swords to me gives a little bit of energy of like, let's leave the past in the past. So I do think that lends support to the idea that maybe this is somebody coming back around who's still very passionate about you and is hoping for forgiveness and hoping for a second chance. So I could see that energy coming towards you. I also feel like it could just be somebody new coming in potentially as well, where it's like they're helping you. I'm also getting like helping you move past the past. So it could be new love with somebody who's helping you like move forward in love and just kind of leave all that past stuff in the past. And for those of you currently with somebody, it could also be that maybe there's an element of healing within your relationship. Maybe some stuff has happened between the two of you, but I do feel like there's a motivation here for the two of you to navigate these difficult times and to move forward. So there is a bit of that energy here, Virgo, of potentially for some of you being able to overcome a difficult moment in your relationship and come out more united potentially on the other end, okay? So those are some of the things that I'm seeing within the overall energy. Now, what we're gonna do for the rest of the reading today is we're gonna look more at this person and we're gonna look more at you. So we're gonna look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking. I will look at the same thing for you, and then we'll look at the potential outcome. So let's get into it. Tell me about this person's energy right now, please. Okay, Knight of Swords. We're definitely seeing strong energy of somebody who is really actively pursuing you, actively wanting to talk to you, Virgo. Now, this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it feels like there's almost a little bit of a sense of urgency because the Knight of Swords is a quicker moving energy. So it's like, I need to talk to Virgo and I need to talk to Virgo now. My sense here, Virgo, is that they have something very important that they need to say to you. Tell me more about this person's energy. Okay, Five of Cups. I mean, maybe what they have to say to you is, I'm sorry. And I'll tell you why. Five of Cups is a card of disappointment, being let down. So that does fit with what I was kind of picking up on, where I'm like, look, there could be a situation where they're going to apologize for something that they did that let you down, and they are maybe looking for forgiveness or a second chance, right? So I do think that these two cards say that they're going to be owning something. If they've hurt your feelings, if they've done something that wasn't great, I think they're saying sorry. And the good thing is that the Five of Cups, you know, it sucks in a way because it's disappointment, but it's not like big energy. It's like Five of Cups to me is like the disappointments that can come up in everyday life that we navigate and we move forward, okay? Let's get one more card for your person's overall energy right now, and then the chair, okay? Guys, I mean, I've pulled 6 tarot cards. three of them are like super forward moving energy, right? The Chariot, much like the Knight of Swords, much like the Knight of Wands, is a card of like charging forward, moving past the issues. Sometimes the Chariot does show up when there have been challenges between us and our partner, right? But it's a sense of like problem solving, taking action to fix the issues, taking action to address the potential challenges. So I do see that your person is actively wanting to pursue you. And if there is something rocky that's happened between the two of you, I do think that they're actively trying to fix whatever that is. I don't know if this is relevant in any way, shape, or form, Virgo, but I'm going to throw it out there. I'm noticing like on the cards that I've pulled so far, there are like literally 4 horses that have shown up, okay? So I don't know why this is standing out to me. Sometimes things stand out to me and I'm like, I don't know why I'm noticing that. All of the horses are standing out to me. So I don't know if that means like you're passionate about horses, they're passionate about horses. Maybe it's a shared passion that you have. Maybe they're taking you horseback riding. I don't know. Maybe you guys work in some sort of equestrian field. Maybe you're going to the horse races. I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure why I'm pointing that out, but it's like standing out to me. So when I notice something and it gets my attention, I point it out in case it's somehow relevant to your situation. Anyway, you can let me know. Let's see what this person could be feeling right now, Virgo. Ace of Cups, yeah. They want love with you, maybe even a fresh start. Their heart is definitely open to you, Virgo. They definitely are excited, I think, to want to move things forward. And like I said, for some of you, this could be brand new love, right? So if this is brand new love, I mean, obviously you don't have history, you don't have challenges between the two of you. So the good thing is that this could just be the energy of somebody coming in and just very strongly pursuing you. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling, please. The High Priestess, holy smokes, Virgo. They are definitely feeling something for you, something pretty beautiful and significant. These are really nice, you know? So to get the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess in how your person feels about you is kind of wild, you guys. It's wild in a beautiful way, you know? It's like they feel you are their soulmate. They feel the two of you belong together. They feel this really special connection. So everything is kind of, you know, heating up nicely here, I think, between the two of you. And you can be assured here, Virgo, that there is a very beautiful love that they have for you. I like that. Tell me what else they could be feeling, please. And then the Eight of Cups. Yeah, okay, guys. So we got the Eight of Cups, we got the Six of Swords. Like, there is definitely a lot here to suggest your person's like, let's leave the past in the past. Let's move forward. Let's have a clean slate. Like I said, whether it's past person coming back, whether it's an issue you've had in your current partnership, there is very much this energy of your person being like, what I'm getting is the message, Virgo, is like, I don't want to focus on the problems. And it's like, it's interesting because I don't think they're trying to ignore the problems. I think they're addressing them. I actually think they're actively addressing them. But I also think they're wanting to address them because they're like, I don't want to be stuck in this problematic energy. It's like, I want to deal with these issues because I want to focus more on the fun stuff and the future that Virgo and I are building. Okay, let's see what actions they could be taking right now, please. Nine of Swords, okay. But they are a little anxious, you know, they are a bit up in their head. Nine of Swords is definitely like that super overthinking energy, feeling anxious. And it makes sense, right? If they messed up, if they hurt you, or even like if you guys are broken up and this is a past person who's coming back, you know, there is a bit of that anxiety, which I personally think is normal because, you know, if they're trying to make amends, if they're trying to apologize and say sorry for something that happened, you know, there's always the question of how is that going to be received by the other person? And I think it's this thing where it's like, they feel very confident in you in the connection, but like at the end of the day, they know you still have to, you know, decide how you want to deal with this. So I do think there is a little bit of that anxiety and nervousness that we see. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking, the Magician, okay? They're just kind of hoping that you guys can move forward and start to focus on co-creating a future together. The Magician can be a very strong energy of manifestation. And again, it's like your person's energy, I gotta say, Virgo, it feels very active. It feels very forward moving. It feels very much like they are taking action and problem solving and really wanting to move things forward here between the two of you. Tell me what other actions they could be taking, please. Ace of Swords, beautiful. Yeah, clearing the air. If there's issue, talking about the issues, owning the issues, taking responsibility. Like, here's the thing, you guys, this is really good. I think your person has had like this wake up call, this epiphany. You know, I think they really love you. That's what I guess I can say. I'm like, how do I summarize what's going on? Are there issues? Maybe, right? But I do think your person is really actively working on them, which I personally think is a really good thing, right? It's like they're not ignoring the issues. They're coming in, they're taking ownership, and they're taking action towards fixing it and moving forward. And so I think your person has a lot of clarity about you, about the connection, about what they want to build with you. It feels very good. It feels very mature, if I'm being honest. I like that. So let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo's energy right now, okay? First card coming out, Three of Cups. You know, could be talking to your friends about what happened. If your person's coming back, or especially if it's a past person, maybe you're kind of going to your friends and being like, what do I do with this? Do I give them another chance? So I definitely see you leaning on your support network. Tell me more, please, about Virgo, the sun. Nice. Sun, happy, beautiful energy. I think it's the happiest card within the tarot. It's blessings, it's love, it's gratitude. So here's the thing. I actually think there's a lot of happiness between you and this person, right? There's a lot of joy, Virgo. There's a lot of really great moments and a lot that they do that really makes you smile. So that is good. I think that's going to help the two of you move forward because there's like enough good moments to balance out any potential challenges. Tell me more about Virgo's energy. King of Wands. I love that. I mean, you're not a fire sign, but I think you're embodying this kind of King of Wands energy. Don't worry about the gender. It's the energy, right? So the King of Wands is a person who is very, you know, charismatic, confident. They know who they are. They know what they want. So it feels to me like you're in this really mature energy where you're probably feeling like really good in your life, very confident. And so that's good. There's a maturity showing up for you as well, which is lovely. Let's see what Virgo could be feeling right now, please. The Hermit, okay? Which is your energy. So here's the thing with the Hermit. It's a very like thoughtful, reflective energy, Virgo. And I do actually get this showing up a lot when we're seeing like some sort of tension or conflict or difficulty within a relationship. Because the Hermit is saying, it's like, okay, you're going to think about what happened, right? Like if something happened and your person disappointed you and hurt you, you're obviously going to like think about it. You're going to think about the situation. You're going to think about how you want to handle it. So that makes sense to me. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling right now. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So here's what happens. It's like they come in, they say things to you, you think about it, you think about their apology, and then you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to lose them, right? Because that's what the Four of Pentacles is. The Four of Pentacles is that energy of like holding on, not wanting to let go. And so if this, like for those of you, again, this is not for everybody. As I always say, take the parts that fit, leave the rest. If you're resonating with the message and you're seeing this past person who's coming back for you, Virgo, I think you're going to be happy. Like my sense here is that maybe you always secretly hoped that they would come back and reach out, and now they are. So for those of you who do have an ex reaching out, I think you're going to be happy about it. Because sometimes when I do these readings, it's like the ex reaches out and it's like this very annoying thing, right? But in this case, I think you're going to be very happy to hear from them and happy to potentially have the opportunity here to rekindle things. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling right now, please. The Six of Cups, yeah. I think there's, you know, for some of you, there's a lot of history. And as I say that, I also want to say like a lot of happy history between the two of you, right? And that can be a really beautiful glue that can help hold a relationship together even when there's tough moments, right? And so it's significant because remember, your person had the High Priestess in their feelings and you've got the Six of Cups. Both of these cards also to me have an element of like a soul connection. They have an element of like both of you feeling like each other is your soulmate. And there's something almost like magical about the connection where it's like there's this unspeakable bond. There's this unspeakable connection between the two of you. And it's kind of cool, Virgo, because we see that showing up for them and we see that showing up for you. So it tells me that both of you are feeling it. So let's see what actions Virgo could be taking right now, please. Six of Wands, nice. Six of Wands is a card of victory and success, right? So I definitely see this as a positive energy of the two of you moving forward and having a successful relationship. I'm also getting an interesting message I'm going to share. Okay, so we talked a lot about your person's energy and I'm like, I like it. It's mature. They're coming towards you. The Six of Wands can sometimes be an energy of like the respect and admiration that we have for somebody. And the specific message that I'm getting in the reading today is that because of the way that your person is handling things, it's almost making you have like more respect for them, right? Because here's the thing. Problems are going to happen between people. Problems are going to happen in relationships. That's fine. That's normal. That's life. But, you know, it comes down to how you handle those problems, how you handle those challenges and tackle them together. And I think that can be a really telling moment in a relationship when we see how our partner deals with a challenge, when we see how they navigate a difficult moment in the connection. Because I know I've definitely had this where it's like you have this fight with somebody, not even necessarily romantic. This could be friends, family, whatever. And then you have this like tension, you have this conflict, and then they handle it. And you're like, I have so much respect for how you handled that situation. And then it makes you like feel really good about the connection, or in this case, like even more in love with your person, right? And so I see that like because of the way I think your person is handling things, you're going to really respect that. And that's going to make you feel more confident in the connection because you're like, okay, I'm with somebody who can handle things in a really mature way. And you like that. Who wouldn't like that? All right, let's see what other actions Virgo could be taking. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think that there has been stress here. There has been anxiety. I mean, your person had the Nine of Swords. You have the Eight of Swords. Obviously, we don't like it when we're having issues with our person. And so there is that anxiety there. But the Eight of Swords at the end of the day is about like freeing yourself from those anxious thoughts. You know, this person, they're not actually stuck. I mean, yeah, they're surrounded by swords, but they could also just like take a walk and like move away from the swords, right? And that's what the Eight of Swords is. It's like, yeah, you could be feeling anxious, but you're not trapped in that circumstance. You can move forward. Tell me more about what actions you're taking. Nice. That's actually super nice, you guys. Three of Pentacles. This is a card of teamwork, having each other's back, working through issues, working through challenges, right? So I think you guys are fine. And for some of you, like I said, there might actually be a really nice reconciliation that's happening between you and a past person. So whoever you're connecting with, I feel like there's a very supportive energy. Now, again, Virgo, if you're single, I just think you've got a really like mature, solid person who's coming towards you. And it's going to feel like they're your lover, they're your best friend. You guys are totally like, you know, connecting, having each other's backs. It feels really good. So let's see what the potential outcome is here within this situation. What did I pull? This is a game I like to play with you guys sometimes. I hope you weren't able to see it. Okay, tap into your intuition, Virgo. I'm going to give you a couple seconds here. And this is a guessing game that we play on my channel sometimes. So take a moment if you've made it here to the end of the reading, okay? What do you think the outcome is? Okay, put it in the comments. Put your guess. Put it in the comments, you guys. Ready for the big reveal? Two of Cups, okay? I mean, Virgo, come on. This is so nice. You guys are totally fine. You guys are soulmates is basically the point of this whole reading. This is lovely. I mean, it's kind of what we've seen the whole reading. So I'm not surprised to see this in the outcome. This is kind of validating everything that we've looked at in terms of this strong connection. And yeah, I mean, is there something you guys potentially need to work through or overcome? Yeah. Are you doing that? Yeah, not a big deal, not a problem, because guess what? When you love somebody like this, you guys can get through anything. So this to me is just beautiful confirmation at the end of the reading that like the two of you are great. You're meant to be together and you love each other and it's amazing. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And of course, I wish you love and happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.